Hello, video vote. This is James Mosley. This is after the polls. It actually electronically, like as far as like the whole voting process, it went rather smooth, except for the um the process in which we had to wait for Erica's her card to get back because they had to set it up for her audio part, being that she's visually impaired. Um, would you like to say anything about your experience, Erica?
I just wanted to say that it still never worked. The audio never worked, so James ended up having to choose and um, pick my votes for me. It was very unorganized, and they were, like I said before, very underprepared for people with visual disabilities. And I thought that they would be more on top of that, being that this was a very important vote. And I just wanted to say that I still never got the audio working right. The audio still never worked.
Right.
And I stood there for almost an hour and a half going from line to line and different stations and trying to figure out what to do. And the administrator acted like he didn't know what was going on. It was just, like I said,
chaos.
It was very chaotic when it came to a person with a disability. They should have been well prepared for that.
Right. I believe that so too, but at the same time, I can understand why, they would be a little less prepared, but being that somebody told them, we told them that she was impaired at first in the beginning, so yeah, they should have had that stuff taken care of like soon as then, so we wouldn't have to wait as long as we did. I mean, my vote, it went by rather quickly. Like when it came to me having to help her, that went by rather quickly. But the whole process is her being blind, and there's gonna be many others that are blind as well, and they gonna have to go through the same thing. And I just don't think that's a very good process to have to deal with, because it's just like a lot of confusion, especially for first time voters, and then they're blind as well, like Erica, So I just think that they should have been a little bit more prepared, in dealing with that. Um, there was the one worker there. He was actually he was the person, the main organizer or the administrator, you would say, and he just seemed like like very out of it, me personally, I don't think he should have been there, in charge of the thing. He was all over the place. I can understand why he would be all over the place, because it was like many other more voters than just us. But I just don't think that he was prepared for today, and just like he had taken my card, what I'm saying, and he really didn't need to take my card, to prepare for hers, because my card had nothing to do with hers, and it was just like a lot of confusion, and I just believe that, it should have been ran by someone else, to me, more sane. So, all I'm saying is, like the experience itself, like we didn't have any problems, with like having to keep on casting our vote over and over and over again, something like Oprah, it was just like pretty much straightforward, what I'm saying? So that's why I would like to go ahead and note that that part was that part was better than other things that I've heard, from media or whatever. It was just that experience was fine. But as far as the impaired, I didn't think that was acceptable. Thank you.